Light 'em up in the ring. Light 'em up. Shoot, shine, do your thing. Light 'em up. Light 'em up in the ring. Light 'em up. Shoot, shine, do your thing. Light 'em up. Go dumb, go stupid. Yeah, we undefeated. Sucker free, we got the seats heated. Let's face it, you bout to get a beat down. Less talking, let's take it to the streets now. Ain't gonna be no rematch, why you wanna fight? Touchdown on sight, yeah. Turn off the light, oh. Turn off the light, let's get it poppin'. Dumb. When you see me moving, bodies dropping. Move some. I'm about to go sick, call Earl. I'm turning up like E40, not your average girl. I'm turning up. We can rock like Rocky, make you tap it. Ghost ride the whip, look at my drip. This ain't a copy. We got all night if you wanna throw hands. When they see me fight, they wanna throw bands. Go dumb, go stupid, yeah, we undefeated. Sucker free, we got the seats heated. Light 'em up in the ring, light 'em up. Shoot, shine, do your thing. Light 'em up in the ring. Light 'em up, shoot, shine, do your thing. Light 'em up.
It's time for the main event. It's the Shoe Shine.
¿Qué onda, vatos locos? Damas y caballeros, it's your boy Dave in the 702 coming at you for a special post-NBA Finals edition of the Shoe Shine. Joining me all the way from the city of brotherly love, Philly Irish, Drew Evo. ¿Qué pasa, homie? Oh, is your mic working?
Nah, that's just showing off.
Okay, all right, okay, cool, man. Hey, saludos everybody joining us out there on YouTube land. It just ended. Wow, what an incredible game one. Drew, I just got to remember, just Monday, did you tell me that the Knicks would get swept?
Yeah.
I love to rub it in because I always love to root for the underdog. I ain't got no skin in this game. It's been a long time since my team was relevant, the Golden State Warriors, the Dubs. A long time since I went to a victory parade, Drew, which is why I'm so excited about the fact that now I live in Las Vegas. I've dumped my old hockey team. I've officially jumped on the Golden Knights bandwagon. And I might get a parade. We might see our own victory parade in just 3 more games if they could sweep the Canes. So, Drew, what did you think of the NBA Finals tonight?
They both shot bad. Like, both main stars shot horrible. Like, if you look at it, the Knicks shot 40% and the Spurs shot 38% and everything. Like, it was bad. Like, Brunson had a bad shooting night and the Knicks still won. That's because the Aaron Fox finished like 3 of 13. I forget. I can't pronounce his name, but he went like 6 of 21.
You said about Wembanyama? Yeah, Wembanyama?
Yeah, Wembanyama. He went 6 of 21, but he had 26 points and everything. But I look at it like this. I just don't think that this. I think that might have been the only win the Knicks will get.
Really? Now, they had an incredible amount of extra time to recuperate and rest. The Spurs have it felt like they just played days ago. And the Knicks had something like, 10 days off of rest? Unbelievable. Shout out to Little Penny. Little Penny in the building all the way from New Zealand. My brother says Jalen Brunson is the man. Shout out to Cool Goku Fire. He says Knicks only won because they took advantage when Wemby got hurt. Now, Paul Martinez says Spurs in 5. So Paul thinks that they're going to sweep from here on, just like you. But could it be that we might get to a game 6? Because I'm not confident the Knicks win this either, that they'll pull an entire upset in the thing. But could it be that they make it a little bit more difficult than most people anticipate? In fact, the odds makers didn't have them winning tonight.
Like, I just don't think that the Knicks are really that good enough to beat a Spurs team like this. I think that, they just got one tonight, and we'll see how it goes the rest of the series. Like, I don't think, like, if you look at the East, wasn't that strong. It showed it wasn't that strong. The West was a lot stronger, and it was just bad shooting night, and they picked the wrong time to have it. The Spurs.
All right.
This was the time to make the slip too.
The Spurs had, you mentioned Victor Wembanyama. He went down onto the bench. They were trailing 63-50, and they turned the entire tide around. Rather remarkable. So you think that might be the key why Victor being out of the game for that most of that quarter, that's why they won and took control of this game? Because they finished strong. And the credit has to be given to Brunson. I mean, Brunson overcoming his own injuries. He shook off 7 for 22 and dominated in the fourth quarter. Why isn't it possible that Victor Wembanyama, as tall, lanky as he is, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, he could get hurt in the next game too, right?
Yeah, but anything can happen.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to...
It's just something that we got to look after.
I was just saying hello to everybody in the chat. Teach says the watch party in Manhattan was fire. In fact, we got our very own watch party tomorrow, June 4th, here in Las Vegas at the T-Mobile Arena, which is home to all the fights. You guys know this is a fight channel. Most of the big fights take place at T-Mobile Arena. Tomorrow, for $5, you can go to the Golden Knights watch party at T-Mobile Arena. Even I'm thinking about it. You know, the only thing holding me back from going to this tomorrow, Drew, is that it's going to be 105 tomorrow, right around when this game starts, man. And I can't stand walking around the Vegas Strip when it's that hot.
So people are gonna ask because they changed this team to the Golden Knights in hockey. When is he gonna change this football team to the Raiders?
Never, Drew. By the way, I got called out at the supermarket, man. Shout out to the homeboy at the Trader Joe's I go to in Henderson because he saw me wearing this hat yesterday morning. And he's a diehard 49ers fan. And I said, are you excited about the hockey game? He goes, you know I'm a Sharks fan. And he looked at my hat disappointed. I'm like, it's been a minute since the Sharks are my team, guy.
Matter of fact, as like the news, you know, the Rams got Myles Garrett. And A.J. Brown is now officially a New England Patriot. And a lot of stuff is getting out that AJ was actually the bad guy in this. And there's a lot of personal, and someone came out and said his source told him, and his source was right about the Hassan Reddick incident with AJ Brown, that AJ kind of purposely sabotaged last year with his play. Because when the Eagles were 4-0, there's a rumor going around saying that Laurie, Roseman, and Sirianni didn't like Jalen Hurts really. But as that come together, they started defending him more. And I think after they won the Rams game and they finished 4-0, that's when AJ started telling his agent, get me a trade. And I think that AJ purposely sabotaged the thing so that Jalen Hurts would get traded. And the thing is, I heard from a lot of people, and they said the source wasn't really that wrong when it comes to the Hassan Reddick incident. So, AJ Brown really made himself into the bad guy. And he came from a loving Eagle to probably one of the most hated ones now.
I think Vince has a thing or two to say about that whole incident. I don't know how we got to football so quick, guys. Shout out to everybody joining us in the chat. I know that they see it's a reaction tonight to the NBA Finals, and now we're getting into football. But since Drew brought up some football news, I'm hearing today that Russell Wilson officially announced his retirement. I also have a clip of 49ers top defensive player talking about that Rams situation. Let me look for that clip. Shout out to Linda Hernandez as well. Let me know in the chat, guys. Who do you guys favor to win the whole NBA Finals? Who do you guys have to win the Golden Knights Stanley Cup? I gotta disagree with you, Lil Penny. Vegas is an amazing hockey team. Maybe not like Sharks fans or Kings fans. The fans here are extremely passionate. I think actually they might be more passionate than what my experience was in San Jose. They have an incredible legion of fans in Las Vegas. They arguably are the most dominant franchise expansion team ever in the history of all franchise teams across professional sports. And if they win the Stanley Cup, there will be no argument if they can win two of them in their first 9 years of existence. Drew, what are your thoughts on Russell Wilson retiring? About time?
Yeah, it's about time. He really. I think Russell Wilson got caught in his ways in what he does, and I think it really derailed him his career the rest of the way. I think that he played too much hero ball at times at the end of it, and like now he's going to go to CBS and become an analyst. So good for him. He got some. He got more money coming in, regardless. But he should have retired a year ago. I think it was long overdue for him to retire. I thought he was completely done. I did not think he was ever going to become a starter again. It just shit didn't work out for him at the end. Like his flaws came up and his flaws came to fruition and everything. So I look at it like this. If we're looking at potentially with the teams, like we said we were going to do, we said we were going to do division by division and do record like season records and everything, like what games they win and everything, like what, and then predict records and everything. But after this week or after these last couple of days, do you feel better about the 49ers or worse? By the way, Ayuk got a warrant out for his arrest.
Interesting you bring that up. All right, Drew, if it's never too early to start talking about football right here, man. Here's Trent Williams this week or today. Let me see if he chimes in on the Myles Garrett situation. Here's the deal, guys. The 49ers will be the most traveled team in the country this year. They are traveling international. They're putting serious miles traveling the world. This game is going to be held in Australia. Just a short plane ride for little Penny to actually watch the San Francisco 49ers in person. Wouldn't that be amazing if little Penny went? Anyways, the big game against the Rams, the first time we're going to see Myles Garrett, in Rams attire, is going to be this game played in Australia.
From your head coach about Australia, that it's the Rams, takes away the short trip to LA. Any thoughts about that, Trent, that it's starting off in Australia and it's the Rams you're playing?
I mean, it took away a home game, in my opinion. It's probably the only thing. It's probably why we had to go to Australia to play the Rams, to kind of cover up some of the, deficiencies when it comes to ticket sales on their end when we go to LA. So I'll just leave it at that. But no, nobody wants to travel 20 hours to play a football game. Nobody ever be excited to do that.
On one hand, Drew, I'm laughing about the situation that San Francisco 49er fans travel so deeply to the SoFi or whatever the name of the stadium is in Southern California that it looks like a 49ers home game. What isn't the laughing matter is the fact that they do have one of the best defensive players now, and their team is going to be looking incredibly strong and is probably going to be favored to win the West, the NFC West. Hey, shout out to AC Walker. What's good, man? Great to have you. Great to see you. I'm not feeling good about how 49ers have made moves this season, offseason on the defensive end. They still got a lot of older players, including Trent Williams. I think they're going to be very competitive, though, but it's going to take, with the Seahawks being the reigning champions, the NFC West is going to be very competitive and very tough, and it might not be helpful to the 49ers that they're going to travel all over the world this year, including a trip to Mexico City.
Well, look at it like this. Let's look at it like this. Do you think the Mike Evans signing at this point, are you feeling a lot better about the signing or iffy about it? Or
I like Mike Evans, but he's old, man. He's got a lot of miles on his odometer, too. I do like the signing. I know he plays really, really tough. Man, the 49ers haven't had any good luck with wide receivers ever since Ayuk, and all these players that have caused a lot of heartache and strife to the 49ers organization. In fact, I think there's an arrest warrant for that one player we just simply can't trade away, and that's still unresolved too.
Like you look at it like this, you lost Johnson to the Vikings this offseason. He didn't want to play for the Niners again. Ayuk's a lost cause. I said it was a big mistake paying him and everything. I would have just let him walk. Say, all right, we're going to trade you. Screw it. It wasn't really that big of a pickup anyway. I think it was a one-hit wonder when he went to had that great season he had. But like, I look at it like this. Mike Evans was hurt most of the year last year. Mike Evans is getting older now. Is Mike Evans going to get another 1,000-yard season? I don't know. It depends if he stays healthy or not. He is going to be the main target now, the number one receiver now of the team. But the offensive line, I think, is starting to age. And I think that it's some key areas it's not going to be as good as it was. The defense, well, you got Greenland back. You got Frank Reynolds coming back. It's something that to look at, but I still think the secondary is a weak point in the defense. They couldn't get sacks last year, the defense, so I think that they did not have a good draft. I think they had a horrible draft. They did not draft a need and anything. I think they should have drafted a defensive tackle or something with that first-round pick, or a defensive edge rusher or something that puts pressure on a quarterback and everything. Because you got Raheem Morris as a defensive coordinator, but then you look at how you pay Brock Purdy all this money. You can't say right now, can you judge Brock Purdy this year on what's going on with these Niners? Like, if he has a bad year, let's say Brock Purdy has a subpar year, and the Niners don't make the playoffs, do we start questioning, is Brock Purdy the guy? The future of this is the future quarterback of this team.
I'll tell you right now, Drew. I'm glad. And Mac Jones has spoken. Mac 10. Mac Jones has spoken. He's very proud and happy to have remained on the 49ers roster as the backup quarterback. They got us to the playoffs with that combination last year. That's a dynamic duo.
They did, but I look at it like this. Other than the division games, I thought the Niners had somewhat of a beneficiary schedule.
No, the NFC West was very tough last year. All the best teams were in the NFC West.
I'm talking about in the NFC. Besides the NFC West, I thought the Niners had a somewhat easy schedule that benefits their defense and everything. And the offense will get into it. But now, you also got to worry about, is Christian McCaffrey going to be able to stay healthy all year? He hasn't been able to.
Man, he's definitely got a lot of miles.
Yeah, and that's the other part about this. Like, someone told me that to him, every player is a make or break year. Doesn't matter who it is. Every year is a make or break year for you. Like Jalen Hurts, make or break year. Probably is a make or break year for Jalen Hurts. Brock Purdy. Now you don't you gotta carry this team on your back more now. You can't be the game manager now. You gotta be the game changer. You still got George Kittle, but George Kittle's coming off of a big injury. And he's getting older now, so he's not going to be the same tight end that he's used to being. Mike Evans, he's getting older now. And Pascal, the guy that got shot. He's got to step up more now. And does it like when I didn't even look at your schedule, but with the way I don't see many upgrades on the defense, and like as a looking at your schedule, we may be looking at a 9 or 10 win team.
10? That's pretty good. You know what I feel like right now, Drew? I feel like I went to a tarot palm card reader and I didn't exactly ask for the prediction on what my team was going to have, but you threw out the cards and let me know what's going to happen next year.
You know what? You know what, Dave? I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
How about you put up the schedule, the 49ers schedule this year, and me and you right now will predict the record.
I got to look for it. I'll do that before, especially when if Vince joins us. Shout out to Alex Tomlin. He says, I'll read this comment in a minute. The reason why I have the clip above me, guys, the VMC, Canelo Alvarez doing a promoting his cocktails, Drew, is that next Monday, when we typically do the shoe shine on Monday nights, the shoe shine that we've always done on Monday nights. Well, next Monday is unfortunately, sadly, the anniversary of our friends, YouTube friends and friends in real life, Finney and Bubbly's passing away. Some of you guys that do know or do not know, they were a lovely couple. They were friends of mine, and they were savagely unalived in front of the Bellagio. Well, about a year ago, just days before that happened, my friend Finney had met Canelo Alvarez in the exact same fashion you see fans meeting him. Canelo Alvarez was doing a promotional tour at a Mexican supermarket in Phoenix, Arizona. And Finney, just days, it would be about a year ago today, he met Canelo Alvarez and recorded it. I believe he was live streaming it just like this, man. So I don't know what we're going to do on Monday, but I would like to commemorate their lives somehow next week, guys. Hey, I appreciate everybody tuning in. Alex is talking. He says, you know what? With Josh Jacobs' situation, Green Bay, he is not guaranteed no bonus. Thoughts? I think he will be released. Will my Steelers and the Eagles play in the East in a realignment situation?
I'm going to tell you this right now, Alex. Your Steelers are going to lose both games probably. I have your Steelers probably being 8-9 this year. I'm sorry to tell you that. I think the Steelers are heading more towards a rebuild. And if I was the Steelers, I would try to move on from TJ Watt, which is going to be hard because of his age and his injury history, to move on from that contract. I would probably trade DK Metcalf if this doesn't work out this year. Aaron Rodgers is probably done after this year regardless. So if I would have drafted the quarterback for the future for this team. You're going to have to draft the quarterback. The Steelers, I think they're heading towards purgatory.
I'll be watching the Steelers. Drew, I'll be paying attention. I got to double check if I had a neighbor, guys, that was playing for the Raiders, and he is going to be, he was auditioning for the Steelers, so I'm not sure if he's going to make the roster after preseason, but I'll definitely be watching him. That would be a trip if he ends up on the roster of the Steelers. There is some major fight announcements. Shout out to everybody here, Las Vegas fans. This is a really, really, really good, big fight announcement, Drew. I'm excited about this one. And if you guys are fans of the Sweet Science, like I said, we do our Monday night boxing recap show. This is pretty interesting, Drew. Did you know about this? I know you love to hate on DAZN, but this is interesting news. These are all the big fights coming up on DAZN. Vince is joining us. Let me add Vince to the occasion. Shout out to my boy Roy Explores. It's been such a long time. Roy, I wanted to tell you so much how I enjoyed the carnival. I was going to say carnival, but man, I really enjoyed that because that's the neighborhood I grew up in, and I got so many fond memories of being a kid going to Carnival. My stepdad was a musician. He used to play in all kind of salsa music bands, and he used to perform on those stages all the time. Let me add Vince to the equation here. Come on. Vince, can you hear me? Yeah, we got Vince in the building. We got 702 Man Cave. Hey, shout out to everybody joining us on a Wednesday night who was watching the NBA and who's been watching the Vegas Golden Knights. Who missed it? You missed it?
Well, DirecTV's got some beef right now with ABC. You know how they got to redo their contracts or whatever? so I had to watch that on my tablet. But I missed basketball because of my Bible study.
Real quick, since
But
I got
had a friend.
uh-huh.
I had a friend that went to San Francisco. Look what they brought me.
Oh, nice. I got my good friend Roy Explores from San Francisco, the number one live streamer from San Francisco. Roy is in the building, and I just wanted to say, Roy, if I do come to San Francisco to visit my mom anytime soon, I want to hit you up somehow and take you out to lunch. That would be amazing. Maybe get some burritos in the Mission District. But there is something, Roy, that I really want you to cover as a live streamer. I'm going to let you know July 11th, they are hoping to break the world sports record for attendance in boxing at San Francisco Civic Center. They hope to invite 100,000 plus people to watch a boxing match free for anybody who wants to go. There are some paid areas, but it'll be free. So even if you don't give 2 cents about boxing, it's going to be a spectacle. July 11th in Civic Center in San Francisco. I hope you can make it and live stream the event. I'd love to see how many people actually show up. Vince is giggling because he thinks no one's going to show up.
Roy, don't waste your time.
Hey, San Francisco is a great... Roy knows it. San Francisco is an amazing sports town, man. The Dubs, 49ers, the Giants. Oh, God. Who went to San Francisco to get the Giants Cup?
But we can't even do boxing in Vegas no more. And we're way more popular than San Francisco. I'm sorry. You know, and we had supposedly big fighters fighting, and they couldn't do nothing. And over there, they're gonna have nothing but like tamale fighters out there.
Hey, Drew, did you see the numbers for David Benavidez?
I was just gonna say that. What a flop!
See, and we're the fight capital of the world.
7,000.
He's not a draw.
7,000 people paid to go see the boxing match. A little over 7,000 in a. Basically, at the hockey arena, T-Mobile Arena, it's 18,000 plus seats, 7,000. It was not the success that people were accustomed to in Cinco de Mayo. And it begs the question that Canelo must still be the face of boxing.
He is. The face of Vegas.
Well, don't tell certain people that on Twitter, because they'll be like this. They'll be telling you, no, it's not and everything. We got the guys that riding it still, and they need to calm down with it.
Well,
no Diddy.
Today they no Diddy. Boy, he's been in the news too, man. Today a major announcement was made for August the 1st. I'm very excited about this. Some people got into it with me on Twitter, on X, because I responded to my friend Abraham Gonzalez, who runs fight at atw.com, a great combat sports website. I said, I love the venue choice. And I said, I am sick and tired of going to fights in Las Vegas that are half empty. I mentioned T-Mobile. I mentioned MGM Grand. And Vince, let me tell you, people were mad. People were like, oh, this fight should be at T-Mobile. I'm like, David Benavidez can't sell out T-Mobile. And I'm talking about Lamont Roach, who arguably beat Gervonta Tank Davis last year. Lamont Roach versus William El Camarón Zepeda, who I've seen William Camarón El Zepeda. In fact, I got this video of his whole family, man. I sat next to his family. They announced it's going to be at the Virgin. The Virgin holds about 4,000 or 5,000 people. Dude, those tickets are going to sell out in 2 weeks. Easily, Vince.
That'll sell out.
And
yes,
here's the thing, guys. If you love going to fights, I've gotten some amazing interviews at Virgin. I talked to Teofimo Lopez immediately after one of his fights. I talked to his dad. I've talked to people in the... You will run into anyone and everyone. I think I even ran into your whole family, Vince, there, because the Virgin is a very intimate venue, and that's what boxing needs right now. People need to feel that energy of a full stadium, a full arena. If it's 5,000 seats, so be it. It's going to be 5,000 people paying good money to see a good fight. But here's what's really important, and I need to know how Drew feels about this. I did not know anything about this, Vince. Turner Network, TNT, the guy that brought the Braves to the guy that almost made me a Braves fan, TNT, is working with DAZN. Yep, right there. It says it right there. The first fight.
That'd be awesome.
Abdullah Mason versus Cordina. Cordina just fought our boy Gabe Flores in Stockton. Remember? In fact, it was, if Gabe Flores had won that fight, he would have been fighting Abdullah Mason on DAZN, free for everybody who has cable television. TNT will be showing that fight.
Awesome.
That's in the UK only. TNT.
You're kidding me. It's a UK deal only. Damn.
No, here's the
Are you
thing.
sure? Wait a minute. TNT's in the UK.
TNT is a UK based company too, and on there.
Oh, this ain't Turner Networks.
When the Fury, with the Fury fights, a lot of the Fury fights had that TNT logo on it.
So TNT will be showing the Roach Jr. Zepeda, but you're telling me it's not going to be in the U.S. market?
I don't think it's going to be in the U.S. market.
I need to do some more research. I need to do more research because I'm
read
that.
I'm believing Drew. Drew knows. Drew got the plug. Drew knows what he's talking about.
Drew's the number one DAZN hater.
I'm running with Drew. Drew knows.
We gotta make our own 5-stick championship.
No, if it's the thing is, like, it's hard to convince people to go to the fights when they find out it's on free TV, and I'm all excited because I want people to see these fights for free. I want people to be able to go on their cable television network, turn it on like the old school days, and be like, oh shoot, there's a great fight and it's free. Call your friends, call your family, call your primos, let everybody know. Yeah, Roy, definitely mark your calendar, July 11th. It's going to be in Civic Center. Look out for the advertisements. It's going to be free. If I could make it, I'd love to see you there, man, buddy. It's great to see. Everybody follow Roy Explores on YouTube. Just always putting out great Bay Area content.
So look at it like this. I see the Mason Cardona fight. I think that if that could be a bet that somebody might want to do it just for fun and bet Cardona for the upset.
He's a tough guy. He's a tough guy.
Has success before.
He's
could be a bet.
Wow.
Yeah, that one's coming up. Here's Shakur Stevenson versus William El Camarón Zepeda. Camarón Zepeda had beat the world record for the most punches thrown by lightweight. It still wasn't enough to get to Shakur Stevenson because of his spectacular defense. But in Lamont Roach, we have a totally different guy, a guy that likes to engage, and we don't know if that might present opportunities for him. We'll talk about that when we get there.
Yeah. I'll be honest. I think Cameron got exposed. I don't think he has really that much power. I think he's a volume puncher. That's all he is. And like, you time him and everything, you beat him. Point blank. But I think Roach times him and everything, beats him.
To all my UFC fans, this one is going to be so political. It's happening. It's going to happen right around the corner, guys. This is the 250th anniversary of our great nation. Dana White and President Trump are very close friends. They even say Trump is an investor, a major investor in the UFC now. But a lot of the UFC fighters are upset. Some of the biggest names in UFC are actually Sean Strickland, who I just saw fight not too long ago. He's going to be going to protest. There's a lot of fighters that are very upset at this card. That's the ring. They're building the ring as we speak, or it's almost done. Most of it was paid by Dana White. Trump likes it so much that he is considering leaving the ring up.
I had a feeling.
Bro, what is that about? Like, are we gonna have the UFC logo? It's gonna be like the Apex Center parked in front of the White House.
Him and his wife are going to go in there and spar.
Maybe I'm tripping, but maybe they're leaving the ring out there so when the green aliens, the little green men, finally come down in their UFOs, Trump could be like, "We have an amazing performance tonight. We have a UFC card for the little green men who will be watching us."
So he's going to be like this. When we go to war, we don't have to go bomb you. I am going to bomb you still secretly, but we can come to the cage and settle it.
Shout out to
bomb you secretly.
Hey, it is becoming political though, but I'm shocked at the stance Sean Strickland has taken. He's a very vocal fighter. He let his opinion be known. Here's Sean Strickland. He said he's showing up to protest. He didn't get an invite or something?
Yes, I already bought my plate.
Okay, go. Play.
We're fucking going. I'm going to bring the belt. I'm making a big fucking bullhorn and we're going to go right up to the gates. So, if you guys are going to be there, let's fucking go. Not in a threatening way. We're going to do a peaceful protest outside with a bullhorn. So, FBI, don't come into my house. Very, very peaceful bullhorn. Well, you guys, I'm not surprised, but I got the call. I got the call. The UFC higher-ups called me, the big names. And they said, Sean, I got to apologize, but you're not Israeli enough to go to UFC 250 Israel edition. But I still got my ticket, so maybe we'll just go. I'll bring the bell, and we'll just stand outside the gate, and we'll just let them know what we really think about Trump and Israel.
Man, I'd never like to get into politics, but I think it's really interesting that some fighters have been, he says he has a ticket, but they don't want him there. I don't know. He's a very big vocal opponent of some of our policies that U.S. has with other countries, and they don't want no drama. So they told him, I think they try to tell him to stay home, but he says he's going to show up. And it's not just him. There's been quite a few fighters that won't be invited to this. Now, this is just a rumor, Drew, but I got to ask you, they put out a rumor about this UFC event that they only are inviting very fit U.S. military, that Trump wants guys that look really good, really fit, really strong. He's got like a criteria. If you're out of shape, he doesn't want to see you in the audience.
Hey, there'll probably be more women in there than dudes. Because Trump might want to pull one of the girls.
Is that even believable?
Yeah, I was gonna say something, Vince, but I can't. I'm gonna fucking get in trouble if I say it. You know, remember what Trump said in the first term? Grab him by the. I can't finish Trump. It, Dave. I'm not gonna do it. We're not gonna get copyright, Dave. Don't worry. I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna be good.
Oh, I got it.
Somewhat good tonight.
I'll give you something to talk about in a second, man. Since we're on the subject of MMA, Holly Holm, after watching that, we talked about it on Monday. Holly Holm, who has a great win over former MMA legend Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey just beat Gina Carano in 15 seconds. She was on the Ariel Helwani show talking about a potential rematch.
On that same day, Ronda Rousey was doing media with Kay Adams, and she sort of replied to something that you said on the show. Did you happen to see this answer from Ronda?
Yeah. She said she'd clean my clock or something like that or whatever.
Okay.
Yes, I was going to play it for you if you hadn't seen it, but now I'm not going to play it for you. And so I do wonder, what did you think when you saw that?
Yeah. Well, I mean, okay, the thing is, I say, the whole reason why it was a huge upset is because she was such a dominant champion, and you won't ever see me totally smearing her name or anything like that, and you won't. But I mean, banter like that is what I thought too. Honestly,
yes, of course.
I was who was I with? I was like, yeah. I mean, that's what she says, but I was like, before our last fight, she also said she thinks she's gonna move around, hop around, and then kick me in the face and knock me out, but it ain't gonna go down like that. That's how it went down.
Well, guys, I don't think we're ever gonna get that fight. That fight makes the most sense to me. They both work for Jake Paul now. They both fight for Jake Paul, and they both have fought each other.
I don't think Ronda Rousey is officially on an MVP thing.
Oh, really? It was a
one-fight deal.
A one-fight deal?
Yeah.
Come on, offer her the big money. I think she said she wants to have another baby.
Babies. Yeah. Have kids.
That's such a shame. If they could make this fight in 3 months from now, I would be so excited about that. Drew, I know that on Monday we talked a lot about this WBC drama. I know you're not a fan of Mauricio Suleiman's politics, but a lot of, and I think I might talk with my good friend Lukey Boxing tomorrow on his channel about this story, is the fact that a lot of people are coming after David Benavidez now. Now they're saying, that he ducked a slew of fighters, including Beterbiev. They recently asked David Benavidez why he had never fought Beterbiev. He said, I've always admired what Beterbiev has done. We have gone in different paths as of right now, and he's going to retire very soon, maybe after his final fight with Bivol. The WBC is mandating David Benavidez to say, hey, stick around cruiserweight. We got a guy for you to fight at cruiserweight, and it's not anybody we want. And now, I think Drew's going to get really upset about this. This is from Mauricio Suleiman regarding Zuffa, regarding one of the biggest boxing stars in the world, Ryan Garcia, and Conor Benn, who fights for Zuffa. Well, it seems again that his rules just don't make any sense because he doesn't want he doesn't force certain fights.
And my understanding, to be very clear, at this moment today, June 1st, there is two ways of understanding SUFA. One, SUFA as a league that cannot exist until the law is changed. So at this moment, there's no league.
Okay.
SUFA.
He's talking about Muhammad Ali Act, right?
If they have signed fighters, if a SUFA promoted fighter is to fight for the WBC title,
Conor Ben,
regardless if SUFA is promoting or any other promoter is the promoter of the fight, they have to comply with the WBC rules and regulations, whichever they are. So it's very unfortunate how it has been taken publicly as direct attacks to the WBC and myself.
True.
From SUFA and TKO personnel or owners or partners. But Adam, as you say, you have to have thick skin. If someone is going to promote a WBC fight, they have to comply with the rules, and there's no issue.
So by your standards, that fight can take place.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Conor Ben versus Ryan Garcia can take place. Ryan Garcia went on what TV show? He went not Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon, and said that fight's happening. Yeah. He said the fight's happening.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Question is, I have to ask this question. How the fuck is Conor Ben number one?
Because, man, he just came back to welterweight and dominated.
All right, so...
I'm joking, guys, too, man.
All right, so this is what we're going to do.
Didn't he go 12 rounds with Regis Prograis?
Let's bring Mace Sulimov back up here. Let's be like this. Well, the WBC, we have our own rules and regulations, and Zuffa is not a league.
Is this an impression? It's pretty good. Sorry, Drew. Go ahead.
And they kind of can fight Ryan Garcia, but it has to be the WBC rules, and Zuffa had to abide by the rules. And the Giants suck. But Zuffa,
like that one.
But they have to apply by the rules. And second order of business. Lisa Rasurumov, am on David Benavidez is no Diddy talk.
Oh, he's a fan of Diddy too?
Yeah. We will make him fight that foreign guy for the WBC title, or we will hand him the title. I will email it to him personally. Fuck that fat piece of shit.
Okay, come on, let's watch the language. But hey, Vince, I just so you know, you said that we would not be the worst team in the nation, but
you're not.
But we are officially tied. Well, I guess we won a game today, and one of our star players, Jung-Hoo Lee, that he might actually make the All-Star team. He's got an 11-game winning streak. The SF Giants are so bad that they are now, as of yesterday, they were tied for the worst team in baseball. This guy, Jung-Hoo Lee, looks like he's a part of that boy band that was just here in Vegas.
Hey, they're gonna take over. Watch, all the Asians are gonna start coming over here and taking over. Watch,
dude. Just go to the Costco in Henderson. What are you talking about? I know they had to do it. They had to do it in Summerlin.
Crazy in Henderson.
Oh man, sorry guys. Sorry guys. Shout out to Wiley Coyote. He says my hometown is ready for FIFA next week. And by the way, I think it's a huge, big deal. I have not
like Wiley Coyote,
huh? Philly, who are you hosting, Drew? I know Philadelphia is hosting some teams, right? Or a team, right?
No, we're hosting the FIFA Cup, the World Cup.
I know, but every city or a lot of cities are actually hosting a hometown team. So you guys are hosting
not
somebody.
Us.
We're not.
I could give a shit. I'm not a fan of soccer.
Well, there's a lot of stuff.
I just watch it for the World Cup.
There's a lot of stuff going on regarding World Cup, and I'm proud to say that I got the experience of a lifetime in 1994 to watch Brazil play in the 1994 World Cup at Stanford University, and I paid nothing. I was invited for free.
Wow.
And that's that 1994. I guess that was 30 plus years ago. I got to go to it. I'm excited. It was exciting. It was, they played the Super Bowl, was played in Stanford University. FIFA is under a lot of controversy, guys, and it directly involves the sports world and ticketing. Tickets, whether it's boxing, whether it's
crazy.
dude, it's so messed up what they are doing, what they're being accused of. But this right here is even the shadiest thing, because a lot of these games are going to be really, really hot. They're not allowing you to bring, I guess they don't allow you to bring water, but they're not allowing you to bring water. And record prices for concessions right now, like they're saying water is going to be as high as 12 to 15 bucks for a cup of water. You know what I'm saying? Well, a bottle of water, 12, 15 bucks for water. You will not be allowed to bring water. But what's more important is the fact, Drew, that these tickets, the way they released the tickets for sale. Let me make sure this is
Ain't it like an auction? They raffle your name?
Dude, it's crazy. So FIFA is accused of using unofficial resale websites now to sell World Cup tickets. What FIFA did, Vince, is they didn't release all the tickets all at once. Nah, they played this game where they release seats in sections. So you think it's sold out and you have no choice but to pay full price or pay the most expensive price. And as the day of the game comes closer and closer, and FIFA's going to have games starting next, I guess, like less than 10 days. Now they don't know how to drop these prices because they're worried about people suing them and saying, hey, I paid $1,000 for this seat and now it's $500. So what they're doing now is flooding the secondary market with cheaper seats. It's still ridiculously expensive to go. Like, let's take a look at some of these tickets right here. This is a game not too many people are interested in. Like I said, tickets were going for in the thousands, but now you could buy a ticket on a secondary website like VIP Tix. They have 108 or four available for 171. This gets you in the building, but who wants to watch Curaçao versus who? Group E? Lincoln Financial Field? I don't even know who this is. Drew, this is your city. Is this a game you'd want to go see?
Hell no, I'm not paying that shit.
And this is cheap.
I've chance seeing God.
This is cheap. 100. I mean, this is not. I'm not saying it's a bargain, but I'm saying this is cheap compared to what I saw a few weeks ago for people to go see a World Cup game. But this is a game that not too many people are going to be interested in. Vince, I think we'll be talking about World Cup. I'm excited to see the pools slim down, watch and see who's going to win it.
Heck yeah!
But would you pay for it? That kind of money?
I'll do it in LA because I was out there in '84 when they had the Olympics.
In '84, and how?
Yeah.
Why didn't they bring it to Vegas? What are they tripping?
Because supposedly the radio stadium is not big enough. Like where the grass is, it had to be more outboard. They put the seats too close. So the guy that designed it messed up. He made it good for the fans, but it's got to be more room. Like the sidelines got to be like out further. The front row, everything around the first row is got to be out a little more.
Vince, I didn't. I think you weren't here yet, but Monday is the anniversary of the passing of Finney and Tanisha.
This Monday coming up, right?
Yeah, our good friends, and Canelo's been doing a tour going around a lot of the West Coast at the supermarkets.
He was here today.
He was here today at the. Did he go over to the gym?
He signed. He went to go sign for like an hour.
Dude, is this one of his videos? Because a year ago, about 3 days before the tragedy happened in front of the Bellagio, Finney went to go meet Canelo Alvarez at one of the big supermercados in Phoenix, Arizona. Just like this, man. Just a year ago today or so, Finney live streamed it, meeting Canelo Alvarez. You see everybody's there, and Canelo taking pictures with the fans, signing stuff. And sadly, it's all coming to me in my memory that about a week before he came to Vegas and was had his tragedy, that he met Canelo. He got to meet Canelo, and this is great. I think it's great that Canelo interacts with his fans like this.
That's beautiful.
Yep. This was the record for baseball yesterday. I know we're winding down the show, guys. If you're still joining us here, let us know what your prediction is for the NBA Finals. Dead last National League. SF Giants 23-38, 377 percentage. 18 games back of the LA Dodgers. Dude, even the Padres are 8 games back behind your team.
They're gonna be about 9 because Dodgers are winning 7-0 right now.
So, Vin, what we were talking about before you came on, Dave's gonna find the Niners schedule and gonna predict his team's record.
Oh yeah.
And see how
gonna come in first place.
You want to get the Niners schedule?
We see who's gonna make him feel bad or not.
Hold on a second.
I don't know. I might surprise him.
2026. Let me see.
I'm gonna tell you, my team's gonna come in 3rd place in our division, Drew.
No, I think you guys are gonna finish 9-8.
Cause I think we'll beat the Redskins. We'll be over the Redskins.
No, I think the Redskins are a 6-win team if they're lucky. I really think the Redskins are like too old in a lot of areas. The way that they try to build a team after the NFC title game, it was the wrong way how to do it. You can't go fully in and getting all washed out players.
No.
Hey, Alex has a question for us. Hey, Dave, the last 9 games in MLB, 153-162, you played the Dodgers 6 times. Does the MLB hate the Dodgers with the passion, or the Giants have 6 chances to knock the Dodgers out of first place?
They always do, man.
They're probably going to be 20 games behind. But what's most interesting, Alex, is that the SF Giants and the Dodgers, their entire history of playing against each other, this year when the season began, I think they were dead tie. And I think the Giants and the Dodgers have split all the series so far, right, Vince? So they might still be.
I think you might be ahead.
I think we won 2 out of 4 the first time, and maybe 2 out of 3. So we might be ahead by 1 game, literally. Yeah. But Drew, I'm going to make this as big as possible, and I'll let you get your, as they say, let you get your shit off. I'll let you get your shit off.
I wish we had a pen and paper so each of us can put. You can.
Well, I'll give you a chance to. When you see how good my team is in preseason, I'll give you a chance to do this over again.
All right. So
preseason.
So the first week 1 is the Rams, and I get the red home or away game or the away games.
It doesn't.
Okay, so the red ones are the home games.
This is fun.
So the Rams are going to be it's going to be Australia. Technically, the Rams are home. And I got this as a loss for the Niners. So that's 0-1. What you got, Vince?
Yep, I'm with you.
How about you, Dave?
49ers are going to shock it in Australia. They're going to play all the hits by that song. But you come from the land down under.
Okay.
They're going to play all they were.
Dave's got them going 1-0. We got them going 0-1.
All right, there we come back. Dolphins versus the 49ers. Come on, man. You know we're going to beat the Dolphins.
That's a win. So that's 1-1.
Yeah.
So they got 2-0. We got 1-1. So,
wait. That's right.
So week 3 is Arizona at home. Cardinals are probably ready for a rebuild. I'm going to go. They're going to be 2-1. That's a win too. Dave's got them going 3-0. We got them going.
I got them going 3-0, starting off the season hot against the Bird Gang in Phoenix. Are we playing that game in Phoenix?
No, at home.
That's a home game. We're not dropping that one. Who did the Cardinals pick up? Who did the Cardinals pick up as their quarterback now? They're going to keep the same guy?
It's probably. It doesn't really fucking matter. Carson Beck's going to probably be the starter.
Who?
Carson Beck from Miami. The
rookie's going to make his start?
He's probably going to wind up being the starter eventually.
Yeah, I agree with that. He probably will.
So, all right. Week 4 is going to be a home game against the Denver Broncos.
No, we don't win that one. Even I'll admit that. October 4th.
I got them losing. They're going to be 2-2. So they're going to be 3-1 with Dave, and they're going to be 2-2 with us. Now, away game, Seattle.
Oh, and we won the first one, dude, last year in 2025. We have had such bad luck. Vince, I was in an elevator at the David Benavidez weigh-in. I told you I was in a weigh-in with this 2 Latino couples, And we're at MGM, and one of the guys was wearing like the coolest red Nike Air Force Ones. He had a red shirt. He looked like a norteño. He had the Niner hat. I said, he had a Niner hat. I said, oh shit, all right, what's up, bang, bang, Niner gang. And then his buddy to the left was wearing all Seahawks, and I didn't know they were together. And he goes, yeah, we whooped your ass. We whooped your ass. We whooped your ass. We whooped your ass. I go, you with him? He goes, oh yeah, that's my brother. He lives in Seattle.
So, Vince, what you got for the Seattle game?
I got Seattle winning.
So the 2-3 with Vince. I got them 2-3 too.
Here's the thing. That's my birthday weekend, and the 49ers have never lost on my birthday weekend in my entire nearly 50 years of existence.
First time for everything.
The statistics show the 49ers don't lose on my birthday weekend. Libra rising. I got them beating the Seahawks.
So you got them going starting 4. So Dave got them going starting 4-1. We got them going 2-3.
Red hot, first place.
All right, so the 5th week. Okay, so it's the Commanders at home, Dave. I'll give you guys the win. You guys are 3-3 to me. What you got them, Vince? 3-3?
Same. Yeah, they're gonna beat the Redskins.
5-1?
The Redskins. Yeah, I know. The 49ers are gonna beat them.
49ers gonna win. 49ers gonna win.
Them going. All right, so you guys are on the road in Atlanta. And I'm going to give you guys the win in Atlanta. I got you 4-3 now.
Yeah.
At this point, I'm 6-1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are on your bye week. Congratulations.
Ooh, that brings us into November.
At home against the Raiders. I got you guys.
I hate to say it, but I'm taking the damn Raiders.
You know what?
I'm going to take I'll take the Niners. I think you guys are 5-3.
Wait a minute. This might be the first time the 49ers fan base will get a good look at Mendoza. I think Mendoza plays this game. Fernando Mendoza plays.
Waterboy.
He might even make history. He might even make history and play so well that he upsets the 49ers.
Nah. So you got them at 5. What was it? 5-3, 6-2.
Oh yeah, easy. And I
mean, got 5-3 to me.
But it'll be interesting. Alex wants to know how many arrests. What's really interesting about the 49ers and Raiders history is that this season we're actually playing the Raiders twice. We're going to be playing. It looks like we're playing the Raiders in preseason.
All right.
Yeah, but preseason don't count.
No, but it used to be that we'd only play them preseason and that's it. And then they stopped allowing the NFL because of fights. He was right. A lot of violent games. They stopped allowing the 49ers to play the Raiders for nearly 10 years. And this season looks like we have a regular season game and a preseason game.
So you're on the road against the Cowboys.
We're finally going to beat them, Drew.
I think the Cowboys beat you guys.
Yeah,
on the road, you're 5-4 to me.
Could be a very interesting game. I think this might be a potential stretch where the 49ers will finally start to run into some trouble due to injuries mid-season. We might be playing Mac Jones. Brock Purdy might get hurt again. I mean, he's never had a season where he's played the entire season.
And your delicate tight end might be hurt too.
Who's delicate? Kittle?
Yes.
He only got hurt once in his entire career.
And he's old now. He's gonna be like Dak Prescott every year now.
We could go on a stretch here of 3 losses right here. I'm going to say the Vikings, they got a really good
wax that ass.
Vikings are going to be looking really good with receivers, and they've taken some 49ers. They've taken some 49er players.
I'm gonna pick the Niners to beat the Vikings at home.
Oh wow!
But here's the thing:
5-4, so they're 6-4 now. To me, they're 6-4.
Here's the thing: the Mexican fans, los Mexicanos, the paisas of Mexico City, the Chilangos are not going to let the 49ers down. The Chilangos we are the home team in Mexico City. They're going to show up. They're the new Bang Bang Niner gang, the Chilangos of Mexico City. We will somehow beat the Vikings November 22nd in Mexico City.
So what is it like for you? Like 8-2? What is it? 8-7, 8-2, 8-2 for you?
Alex, we talked about it at the beginning of the show. I'm not happy about Myles Garrett going to the Rams, man. It's probably going to be a loss in Australia. Might be a loss that first game in Australia, even though
And if Homeboy comes back, number 99.
Oh yeah, I got a bad feeling about Seattle all season. I think we're going to drop those first 2 games against the reigning Super Bowl champions. I think they're going to be a really young team, offensively talented. We're going to have problems with them all year.
So I got them at 6-4 so far.
What do I got them at? 8-3? No,
yeah.
7-3?
No, 7-3. Vince got them at probably 6-4, right? Vince is the same as me.
No, I'm one, but I took the Raiders.
Oh, so you'll see they got them at 5-5.
I'm 5. Yeah, I'm 5-5.
All right, so the next is that home game against defending Super Bowl champions Seahawks.
I'll even admit that they'll probably drop that game.
Now I got them winning that game. I'll give them 7-4.
You're going to give the Niners one game against Seattle? We split them?
I think you split with Seattle. I look at it. So they're 7-4. They're probably 7-4 to you now. And what do you got, Vince? Do you think
I got Seattle? I got Seattle winning.
So they're 5-6 to Vince.
Yeah.
Now,
damn, he's worse.
You're on the road against the New York Giants.
We beat them. And the problem is, I'll be looking forward to Scatibo coming back next season. I wonder if he'll be playing. They might be a better team than last year. They might be very scrappy and got a lot of heart. We are playing on turf. I don't like it. I don't like anybody playing on that turf in Jersey. But I still think we get the job done.
I got it. I think they're 7-4.
I like the Niners.
I've got them beating the Giants. You got them beating the Giants too, Vince?
Yep. So
they're 6-6, the Vince now.
Here comes December 13th, 2 weeks away from Christmas. We play the Rams again in SoFi Stadium in their backyard. Will the 49er fans show up like they typically do? I don't think we beat them for Christmas.
They're going to wear blue out there. It's going to be the blue sea.
You guys are 7. I think you guys are 7-5 now on my thing.
Yeah, I got the Rams winning.
What do I got? At 7-5 too? That's surprising. Yeah. We've probably matched. Bolt up December 17th. Do the Bolts make some good acquisitions over the offseason?
I'm going to be honest. This is an L. They're 7-6.
I'm taking the Chargers.
I'm taking the Niners. We'll see Jim Harbaugh, our old coach, Jim Harbaugh. December 27th, 2 days after Christmas. This is one of the most bitter rivalries. The 49ers should have a total of like 8 Super Bowl rings at this point. But, it's Mahomes. Is Mahomes going to be any good next year? Is this team going to be what, they were last year in 2025, man? I don't think so. I think the 49ers beat Mahomes.
I like the Niners.
8. I got them. I think they beat the Chiefs. They're 8-6.
Not too bad. January 3rd, after New Year's, the 49ers play Drew's team in Philadelphia.
No, it's a home game. It's a home game for you guys.
Oh, it's a home game. Interesting.
Now, when I did the Eagles record prediction on TikTok, I had this as a loss.
What?
I had this as a loss on the road because the long travel. I just see this as a potential loss, but because I have the Eagles at 14-3.
Dang.
So I'm picked. So what are they? 8-6, 9-6 now, and 9-6. Oh, so actually they'd be 10. They'd be 10-6.
Not too bad from Drew. 10-6.
So they're 10-6 right now, to me. So what do you got, Vince? You got them beat. You got the Eagles beating them.
You know it.
So what are they on your thing, Vince?
I think I'm one behind you, and with victories.
So I got them 10-6. Vince got them
9-7. Yeah.
And Dave, what do you got, man?
I'm gonna go with the 49ers.
And what you got that as a record so far? I got him at 10-6.
I got him 11-5.
11-5. And the
Oh wait,
Arizona
we're not at
Cardinals
17 games yet. We're not 17 games yet, are we?
And the Arizona Cardinals.
49ers.
49ers beat him again.
Yeah.
So I got him 11-6.
That's probably going to get us into the wild card.
Surprisingly, I got them going 11-6 because, tell you the truth, this is an easy schedule.
Yeah.
Other than the West and the Eagles and the Chargers, I really think this is somewhat one of the easiest schedules. I think this is like the 8th or 9th easiest
I'm
schedule.
good with that. I'm happy to hear that, man. I think next week we do Vince's team, and then we do the
Cowboys
Eagles.
Next week. So Vince gonna tell you. I tell you the truth. I think they're going 9-8. No,
Well,
Vince was.
I'm gonna put some thought into it. I got to see who they've added. That's been.
I just hope. I just want to win one damn playoff game. Just give me one.
Good luck with that, Vince. I don't think it's.
I know.
By the way, it looks like their defense might be a little better.
I'm hoping.
But I still think they're gonna have problems stopping the run, and I do not trust that secondary. You got Bain, I know, but I don't trust your freaking corners.
Yeah.
Nolan Brand was a big mistake giving that money to. He got bought like crazy.
Gotta love Jerry.
Yeah, you gotta look. He's an idiot.
Yep.
But here's one thing.
Uh-huh.
He's committed to building for the draft.
One last piece of sports this evening. Let me just make sure I got this right picture up. The WBO, after Keyshawn Davis's impressive performance, has ranked him number 1. Devin Haney, I think he was negotiating with Rolly Romero. That fell apart. Raleigh's fight with Manny Pacquiao fell apart. But Devin Haney, he always seems to pull out now. And now he's saying, let's do it, Keyshawn. Does this fight happen?
Nope.
No.
We got 2 no's.
Hell no.
He ducks Keyshawn Davis. That's the thing, man.
Piddle hands don't want that.
Here's the thing.
On social media, is saying, let's run it.
Of course.
Alex question, Drew, Steelers and Eagles should be every year rival since 1933. That game's not even going to be close, Alex. Sorry to tell you that. I think the Eagles are going to blow them out. But I don't think Devin wants any part of Keyshawn Davis because of the skill level. He thought, oh, I could beat. I think the thing with the fight with Loma, it really puts a finger on him. I gotta watch these bigger guys with their skill set because I got away with that one, but that dude can knock me out, and I think Keyshawn would knock out Devin Haney.
Yep.
Questionable chin and everything. I don't think it happens. I think Bill Haney does something to make himself look bad and everything. And they do some celebration and everything. Oh, that's my boy. And that's it. But if we look at it like this, do we see Devin, and there's rumors going on that Devin Haney signed with Zuffa.
Yeah, I know.
So
really?
What's that? Yeah, so what's that do? Is if you're a champion, are you getting stripped of your title? And here's the thing: if it's not a league, if Sumo say this is not a league, why is the IBF stripping Opetayo of that IBF belt? If it's a promoter,
yeah.
So to everything that goes on here, you can call it a league. You don't got to call it a league. You can call it promotion. You can call it a league. Whatever you want. You're giving fighters reasons to duck. You gave David Benavidez a reason to duck. And let's look at it like this. I wish we had the serious, the serious Hallmark music moment. While I'm doing one of these talks and everything. to you David Benavidez fanboys,
and fangirls, man. There's some fangirls.
And fangirls, don't let me forget. I can't discriminate. I'm sorry. God help you all. I feel bad for you so much, especially the ones that have big YouTube channels or boxing shows that are co-host of one of the biggest boxing show on YouTube there is. Just because you interview him doesn't mean you have to be on his dick 24/7. I'm sorry. I just telling the truth.
Yeah.
Because I think people gotta realize your judgment gets clouded. And the bread is in the pudding, as I think they say it. If I'm wrong, fuck it. I don't care. If you go on TV, if you go on YouTube and an interview, if you go on a post-fight interview, and say you can make 175 easily, and I'm willing to fight at 175, and want to go back down to 175, and then go back and say, no, I want to fight Beaver at 190. You want an advantage. You want to duck the fight. Oh, I'll only fight Canelo Alvarez. I'll go down for Canelo Alvarez. Okay, why don't you go down for Demetrius Bivol then? And these fanboys and fangirls want to make every excuse in the book to give him a pass. So, to you guys that want to give him a pass, that want to ride that, no diddy, and do this other shit, go ahead go ahead. You want to come the face of boxing? You want to come the best boxer in the world? Do what you want. It's not my fault that you're showing me that you're low IQ'd.
Shush.
And need a lot of help in your life.
Oh my.
Because I'll tell you this right now. I could call each and every one of you the dumbest motherfuckers on this planet.
Oh, okay. No.
And I'll tell you the truth. Man. I already done it on X. And here's another thing. Rick Laser.
Again?
They pay you to promote their zone, and you get on your knees and you still drink those drink vouchers for your wife. And you can say to your blue in the face you don't drink. But you're no good con artist ass does it anyway.
Oh my.
Like, let's look at it like this. He always gets on Eddie Hearn, and now he's all on Zuffa's coattails because I guess Oscar's done with him because he found out he stole too many drink vouchers. And then another thing. To anybody that says that Holly Holm lost that fight, you not only need a pair of glasses and upgrade your vision plan at VisionWorks, but you are a freaking idiot. Thank you. And at the end of the day, if you want to come back and say something, just DM me or hit me up on X or something. Or come on here. I'll make you look like an ass even more, but
come on the live chat. Get on the live.
I'll make him look like an ass even more and embarrass him and probably piss him off too.
Drew's just looking for a debate. He just wants a debate.
And Dave really has to go there and say to him, Dave's gonna have to call that person up on the phone and say, yo, Drew didn't mean it. You know how Drew is. And then after that, they'll be like this. Oh, you guys gonna talk. And then, he's gonna come back on here thinking me and him are cool and everything. I'm gonna say, you're still a dumb motherfucker at the end of the day. But okay, you're cool with me. but here's the thing. This is the price to pay when we cover boxing and the people we deal with. It's unfortunate. And all I'm going to say is, oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Oh, God. But but at the end of the day, man, WBC is the Fire Stick Championship, guys. And I look at it like this: David Benavidez is the biggest fraud in boxing now.
Oh my God!
And it's all been exposed, and I'm glad that it's been exposed.
The whole
we had
week.
We had a guy in here from Australia that's the biggest Benavidez fanboy from Australia, Mirage, and he looks like a freaking Mirage. Because he's not here. Mirage is a Mirage. Well, I don't even see him.
He said our show sucks, so he's not interested in our show. Oh, by the way,
he said
here's
we got
the
a
belt.
bump panel.
Here's the belt, Drew, in case you guys are wondering. Shout out to Joe Habibi. Made this. It's the Fire Stick Champion.
He said we're a bum panel. And you want to know something I got to say with Mirage? You are Mirage because I never see you. Even when you're here, I don't see you because you're a freaking Mirage. You're like an afterthought.
Hey, this weekend, let's just move on to the main event, man, because there's not that much boxing. But Zuffa, who we talked about a lot today, they're going to be having a really good fight in Las Vegas coming up in July, a fight I want to see at Cosmo. But they're going international for a while. They're going to Ireland and bringing Calum Walsh, right? This weekend, they're going to the UK. And why does this cruiserweight bout main event even matter? Well, on the left-hand side, you have Chris Billiam Smith, who people were familiar with. You should be familiar with him because he fought Zurdo Ramirez in a very good fight. He was the world champion. He was a world titleist, and Zurdo Ramirez took his belt, and now David Benavidez took all of Zurdo Ramirez's belt. So he's fighting Rozicki from Canada. Whoever wins this fight is most likely going to be fighting for the Zuffa title that Jai Opetaia has. So that's like the most intriguing thing in boxing this weekend is this card from the UK, which will be on Paramount Plus, Fire Stick, however you watch it. It'll be on Paramount Plus on Zuffa. And that's pretty much all I'm looking forward to, man, this weekend. I thought we'd play a little Adrian Broner clip.
Hey, we got UFL playoffs this weekend too.
We got the Stanley Cup tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
I'll be watching the Stanley Cup, man. If they win,
hey, you better get your suntan lotion because parade bound, baby.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm ready. I'm ready for another parade.
Hell yeah.
Hey, apparently, I try to keep up with the AB news. He's always on my timeline, man. Dean the Great's boxing coach told him you need to chill hanging out with AB because he's going to drag you down a very bad road. But AB, he's always drunk. He's still always drinking. Yeah. And he's too excited about the money he's making on Kick, man. He's apparently going to slip back into his old ways.
Yep.
See, in this clip. Oh, you can't even hear it.
Hey, that's a good trainer for telling Dean that to stay away from him. He cares about him.
You can't even hear this. Anyways, AB got a $150,000 payday off of Kick. No wonder everybody wants to be a live streamer. $150,000 paycheck, and all he wants to do is go to the casino and the girls' club, Floyd Mayweather's titty club. He wants to go to the club, that kind of club. So even though he might be making money again, he's probably going to end up broke as a joke all over again. Oh man, this is sad. Yeah, I appreciate you guys coming on late tonight, Drew. I know it's good thing tomorrow you're not going to work, right, Drew?
Nah, I'm going to doctors.
All right, good. Good,
man. You good?
Oh yeah, I just got to take care of something and everything. I don't want to. I started to disappoint my haters.
That's funny. And like I said,
you're doing a good job when you got haters. So you're good with me. They hate you're doing something right.
Tomorrow is game 2 of the Golden Knights versus the Carolina Hurricanes, and I just can't wait for them to take another lead. 5-4.
Yeah.
Dude, I gotta say, tonight's NBA Finals game and yesterday's Stanley Cup, those were ridiculously exciting games. Yep, Alex, yes. I agree. I can't be happier. So we'll see how the game goes tomorrow. I won't be excited. I won't be surprised if they split a game, though. Carolina's a really damn good team, man. Any final words, Drew? I think you had a pretty good monologue on your way out, though.
Yeah.
What was that?
Oh man. Nah, I'm gonna let people off the hook now.
All right. You'll have to wait till next Monday for the next episode of the Shoe Shine. Select Out Sports. Vince, anything you want to say?
Get ready for my nephew's fight.
All right,
2
man.
more
We'll talk.
weeks, I think.
We're gonna be talking. We'll do a deep dive on that fight coming up this Monday. Then.
Yeah.
All right. Until then, peace out, everybody. Peace.
Peace out.